950 Lounge live Saturday morning. Designated the Matrix Studios Network in the North Bronx. DSN Network, 1620 AM in Lehigh. While you're shopping in Costco, getting 20 pounds of peanut butter, we thank you for listening to 950 Lounge. Still joined by lovely Jolie Dacosta, strange stunting model Jolie Dacosta. And it's now Question of the Day time. Question of the Day sponsored by Millennium Music Media. Look, you got a music, if you're a record producer, if you're an artist, if you're a movie producer, if you're a playwright, in a magazine, you want to know what your self-worth is, go to millennium5.com. That's right, Millennium Music Media will show you how to get royalties within 24 hours. That's right, royalties in 24 hours for your self-worth. Find out what it's about, millennium5.com. Millennium Music Media, welcome to the music revolution. Question of the day time. Today's question of the day, because we have little Jolie in the building, and we love the kids, and, you know, Hazel's talking about her youth thing. We decided to keep it clean.
Breakfast?
What?
I want everybody to realize what he just did.
Rib tips.
Rib tips, breakfast.
Black Tourette's. As real as the Zika virus. Top 10 first date food pause. Now, you're in a relationship, right?
Yes.
Can you remember your first date with your significant other? How was it?
First date. I actually did. I remember.
How was it?
It was not a date. It was actually
Hey.
It was
I don't
clean.
want you to
It's
go
clean.
there now. It was something
It's
else.
clean. I actually had a BlackBerry.
Okay.
And
Damn,
I just
you
told
had
him
for a while.
You think?
The brick?
Yes.
Oh,
Just the one. Not no. Yeah. So I knew him for a while on social media.
Mm-hmm.
We met up in the club before. So a few months passed, and I told him to meet me and to help me with the BlackBerry. So he helped me out with the BlackBerry.
So that was the end. Huh? That
Program
was
it
the
to
end.
help you program it.
And
Yes,
he's been helping you with it ever since.
He helped me with the program
Now
and
the BlackBerry's
stuff.
the doorstop, huh?
He
You
helped
laid the
me,
master
yeah.
program down, huh?
But we didn't go on an actual date. It was just,
What did you
we just wanted to see each other because we knew each other for so long, and we
The
spoke.
pre-model Jolie.
Do
We
not
spoke so
disturb.
much. We got to know each other more than
Oh,
anything.
do not disturb.
Well, that's
No.
what today's first question. Today's question today is about the 10 first date food pause. And we're going to start with number 10. And number 10 is not caring how your date gets home. This is horrible. Like, first date and, she gets, you find your way driving, just driving a nice car. And he said, how you getting home, baby? Dinner's over. Your thoughts on that number 10 question, not caring how your date gets home?
Well, I mean, if she meets me there and she's driving, you.
Or maybe how about she's not driving? Maybe she came from work.
Depends on how the date go. Because if I don't want to be around you,
Wow.
real talk, you can Uber at home, boo.
Yeah.
You can have a nice night, have a nice life.
Would he have a second date, Jolie, if he did that?
Definitely not.
I wouldn't want a second date. That's the problem. I
Maybe
wouldn't
get a
want one.
kiss.
Backstage, your thoughts on not caring how your
That's
date
not
gets
being
home.
a gentleman,
I
Even
concur
though
with Justin on that one.
Y'all some dogs.
they
Let's
are.
go.
That's why they single.
Everybody's single. Thank you,
Let's go,
Rodeo.
even
Very
better.
good answer. So let me ask Jolie. Let's say, for instance, you're out with, you're not with, little Jolie daddy. And you see Justin, and you met him, man. Maybe came off a set, took a cab, and the day doesn't go smooth. Do you still expect him to take you home?
Take you someplace.
Yes.
Just you don't.
Just, a gentleman, and if we don't get a second date, that's
He
it.
might push
He
you
was-
out the car.
he was just a gentleman
I'm not
to
gonna
take
lie.
me home.
I went through this about 2 months ago. I had a bad date.
Okay.
Lots of bad situations happened. She threatened to punch me in my face in my own car.
Oh, wait, that's too
wow.
much.
Oh.
Yeah, wait. So it gets better.
Oh,
I
that's
still
a
drove her home.
That's
Okay.
a
Who's that,
story.
V?
Nah. See,
That's
you
a
try to
diff-
get me in trouble. Now you try to get me stabbed and shot in one moment.
That's
Wow,
a
that's
different
a
story.
bad-
So needless to say, I
Threatening
dropped her
in
off
your
at
own
home. Like a week later, she hit me up and said she wanted to go on a second date. I said, nah, boom, good. Enjoy your life.
Nah, she's gonna finish the job then.
At least drop them off at the corner of their house. You ain't
Nah, I
gotta
dropped her
drop
right
them
off at the front of her house. I told her, have
Pushed
a
her
nice
out
day.
while the car was moving. huh?
Nope.
Get
Dropped her
out.
off. I dropped her off like a gentleman. Because I was like, I'll pick you up. I'll get you home.
And
I know
you-
backstage knew a girl that had
And you
that
s-
happen, right?
What?
The guy was a gentleman. He drove her home, but he didn't stop the
kicked
car.
out.
Just pushed out.
Did the
What?
face
First
Yeah.
name K, last name P.
950 Lounge ruining relationships all over this
So was
country.
a bicycle?
Let's
Wow.
move on to number 9.
That's
Let's move on to number 9.
He did a wheelie in front of her house.
We
Ooh,
did-
I fell.
We discussed this last week with Mike, the moderator. Having bad breath or body odor. First date food park. Let's say you go out, you as beautiful as you are, you're out and you hang out with Rodeo, but Rodeo's been working all day in construction.
Why are you always using me?
Because you're right there. So, but he wore the glasses. He just didn't shower. But he's a nice guy. You know that. Do you have a second date because he's making money, but he just didn't have time to shower?
He should have used
Jolie
me.
Dacosta.
He know I always shower.
I'm very thoughtful about that one. I'm not sure.
Sorry, Rodeo. You
I'll
don't make the cut.
It depends on how much. You trying to say how much?
I
Depends on how
mean-
much money we talking about?
You right? No, I'm joking.
I like that honesty, girl.
If we're at Applebee's, there's no second date.
I'm like, if I'm looking at you, I'm like, wow, he's been working all day. I'm observant. Yeah.
Backstage said, your thoughts.
Nah, you gotta. I mean, if you know it's the first date, you gotta come out correct. You can't just come out and say, "Oh, I'm smelling" and everything else. I mean, even if you're at work, you still can go and get some wet wipes and a couple of deodorant and everything else. Clean yourself up real quick and go out.
Let's go to Just, because let's say she don't really, maybe she doesn't know she's really smelling that bad.
Some people don't know, to be honest with you, depending on if it's the breath or the body odor, because it's just their natural sense. So they don't really know that. They think they're smelling regular. Or they might even be smelling good, but you go next to them, you're like, oh my God. Like, what do you got
They
on?
get used to the scent.
So, yeah, I mean, something like that, you have to see what their mentality is.
Right.
And then if you like her, you could work on that. If it's something like, if I met Jolie and, I saw her and she had a little, little tinge. I might.
So you give her hints,
I
like
might
bring her
look
some
like,
Dove
you know what? I
body
might look
wash?
past that. I might look past that and try to build something, but in the process, help her with that little tinge problem.
You know what they
You
said?
talking about on the first date?
But
I'm
you
talking about.
could
First
do
date.
that.
I'm talking about first date.
First date.
First day, if I see something there, I might rock out because you never know what you could get later on.
You know what they say? You don't
supposed
get
to
rid
carry breath
of you don't
mints
get
and all that.
get rid of a Rose voice because it's got a little dent in it.
No, I'm saying like this, like on bad breath, you can always pass mints and everything else. But if you have the body odor, then you gotta really wonder how.
No,
she's
well,
really
for
staying
me
in the house.
personally, bad breath. No, that's a instant disqualification
Hold on.
because
Wait.
you can solve that in a second.
That's what I'm saying. Bad
I'm
breath.
a
you can
man,
solve.
100 grand.
Yes.
Bad breath, teeth, eyebrows,
Yes.
hair,
You know what? Keep going.
facial hair,
Finger, toenails,
toenails,
fingernails,
wrinkles,
moles. Keep going.
Wait. Did I stand up? Wait, eyes,
No,
Yeah.
Hands, feet.
But hold
no
up.
feet,
I'll
nails.
go a
Come on,
step
Kev.
beyond. My girl, when we was watching the show, she realized the girl on TV had dirty nails. I mean, I was like, damn, how would you? And we DVR, and she said, look at her nails. I was like, you are really.
You must have said to her
inspection.
how
true.
much you was attracted by that.
No,
link.
that's that big TV.
Nah,
They see
well,
everything.
yeah.
That's that 80 inch.
You do see everything. You
Yeah,
see
that's
everything.
that 89 inch he got over there.
Thank you, my brother.
She got deodorant ball under her arm. Let's move on. This is kind of a lost art for a lot of people. Poor phone etiquette. Not being able to keep a woman interested over the phone. Like obviously the first date, before that date, you build up some, well, at least for most folks, over 30, you build up some phone conversation. You got excited. He got excited about her, or vice versa. Your thoughts, poor phone etiquette on first date food park.
Like talking on the phone.
Right, like getting you excited, like wow,
through the
I'm
phone.
going to meet
Okay.
Backstage Ed tonight, and
Oh, okay.
he
About
just
phone
turned me
sex,
on the
really.
phone. Yeah, phone
really-
etiquette.
Yes, I get bored easily. So
Yeah.
you need to
Yo.
keep me interested.
So what they got to do to keep you interested?
V8?
If you were single,
Consistency.
let's say, what if?
A V8?
Because usually guys just write the same thing. Like they copy and paste.
You agree with her on that, Joe?
I do. So as I give advice to everybody, I should say be yourself and be honest about what you're gonna do and what you're gonna say. And if you're gonna say it, stand behind it.
Say it
Don't
with
just
your
say
chest.
it and just oh well I said it but I didn't really. Nah, say it and mean it. That's the best way to get to her. Real talk.
Well, sometimes maybe just take another step beyond. Like you said, have women very interested. Guys, maybe do some phone sex. That would be something different.
Before the first date?
No,
Before the first
no,
date?
no.
No
She
way.
said no.
Why don't you just get a couple of 50s and then you ain't gotta
First
have
of all,
no
she
phone
not gonna
etiquette.
talk
Just
to
take
you
care of the
after that.
situation.
The women nowadays are not going to talk to you right now. Let me tell you about the single women nowadays. These women are strong. They're very mindful.
They stink
and they
too,
don't
as you would
play.
say.
They will not. They will cut you in a heartbeat. Cut
Yes.
you quick. They do not play now. I give all single women credit. Y'all making brothers work out here. I'm one of them. Y'all making us work.
No, see, because the thing is,
Yes,
you have
they
to have
do.
a good conversation and have at least some common sense and some knowledge of what you're
Yeah.
talking about. That's what really
You know,
counts.
but that's why so many people are just settling with anything. And you see so
But a
many
lot
people
of-
settling with stuff. They like, you with her, she's with you, because nobody wants to go that extra mile.
Some guys get very, very disrespectful. A lot. I get it.
Disrespectful.
I get it a lot just to
Nah.
get my attention.
Yeah, like
And-
they think it's cute.
Yeah.
Before I used to answer, now I don't. I just block them.
There you go.
Your mouth's your strongest tool, and even in today's world, if you're typing, it's still coming from your head. If you know how to communicate to a woman, you can hit anything you want. I really believe that. Like, again, being a professional and then doing this show, if you know how to communicate to people in a respectful way, sky's the limit. We're gonna move on. We're gonna scratch out a little bit for the sake of time. I'm gonna jump to number 5, and that's coming on too strongly. Your version of having phone sex before the first date, which qualifies coming
Come
on
on, too
way too
strong.
You
strong.
said to
Very
get her
strong.
interested, that would definitely be interesting.
You get blocked. Have to
You
I didn't
blocked.
say it would work.
Put
but
you
it would be
on
interesting.
put you on one of those lists of
Milk cartons?
100 yards away. You can't go near them. Your thoughts, Ed, on coming on too strongly on a first date situation?
No, that's something that you don't want to do, because that's going to definitely stop a second date, and also can wind up getting yourself in jail if the woman don't feel comfortable.
Pretty much, or the protection on the way.
Yes. So you don't want to come on too strong.
I can only imagine, Jolie, you probably dealt with a lot of coming on too strongly.
A lot. Yes.
Like
I
you
don't-
probably tell a man like I'm involved.
I tell them all the time, like everyone's expect me to reply to them, or they think I'm Hollywood. So I tell them I'm a married woman. Some of them respect, some of them don't. They
I
still
even
want to be
got-
my friend. They be
I've
like, oh,
even
can I be
gotten
just
hate.
friend?
I've even gotten hate from people because you responded to me like, who the hell is he? He got a response in 20 seconds. I've been waiting 5 days.
Yes.
So, it's crazy.
Yes, it's like that.
Rodeo coming on too strong. Is that your norm? Let's have phone sex.
No, I was just referring to the question.
Rodeo, I
said-
listened to your
you
show
said
on
the
Saturday.
question, what
Let's
can
have
you
phone
do
sex.
to get a woman's attention? Have phone sex with her. That will get a, regardless if it's negative, you still gonna get that woman's attention. If you say, I will take you down that river. And look.
Yeah, I get those guys.
Get indicted hotline.
I be ignoring them.
Yeah, is it?
You know what? He sounds like that Teddy Pendergrass on Turn 'em Off.
Sound like Darren Sharper right now. We're gonna move on. Let's move on. Number 4.
Cream of wheat.
And this happens to a lot of people. I think this is an art within an art that a lot of men need to step the game up. Dropping the ball on the venue. First date, you're over 30. You work a job. You're professional. The first date should not be papaya. The first date should not be BBQs. No, not the BBQs. That should not be your first date. Your thoughts, Jolie?
Depends on who the
It
person-
depends, yeah. Because certain guys, it depends on the girl, I guess.
Yeah.
How interested
Would
he
you
is.
go to hot dogs on the first date?
Yes, because I'm humble.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
see?
Rodeo is the perfect woman for you here. Right pocketbook and everything. Backstage, your thoughts on venues. Is that
I'm
important
taking,
in the first
I'm-
date?
I'm
I think
already-
it's
I mean,
important
no, it is.
personally.
Venues is important, but it depends on how you planned it out and what the woman is all about. Because
Yes.
not every woman has to go to like a 5-star restaurant. Sometimes you could be walking in the park and then you just sit there and you say, you know what, let's just go by this little section to get something to eat. And the whole thing is getting to know who the woman is and let
Depends
her know
on,
who you
depends
are.
on the person.
Let me
man.
go to my resident food critic here, Just the Classic Man, who pretty much has known every bartender and barkeep in the
Oh,
city.
yeah.
Your thoughts on venues. Is that important on the first date?
That's everything. Venues are everything. The thing about a venue is it doesn't have to be a restaurant. It just has to be at a location. You could be in a park. You could be at a restaurant. You could be on a marina. You could be anywhere. As long as you're both in a space where you're both relaxed and comfortable around each other, that's all that matters. You're going to have a good conversation. You can hear each other. It's not loud, banging music in the club somewhere on the first date. Like, that's a horrible first date, in my personal opinion, to take a woman to a club. I'd rather take you to a soft lounge or a bar restaurant type situation. If it's a nighttime, daytime, let's go outside to one of the nice little
I
establishments.
totally agree with you because I always never understood why people take women to a. Hold on a second. I don't understand why a man would take a woman to the movies on a first date.
Nah.
You can't talk at a movie, so I can get to know that person.
That's teenage dates.
It's still
No, but
doesn't
there's still some
matter.
people that do it
Nah,
still
yeah,
today.
I didn't do that as a
Now,
teenager.
here's the thing. I don't have a good thing against that because if there's a movie you both want to go see and you talk before, you both enjoy the movie, and you come out, and then there might be dinner, or there could be like an afternoon party going on. That's fine. That works, because that 2 hours, you have so much to talk about after that movie's over.
But years ago, that's what we used to do. You used to take somebody you liked to a movie.
I wouldn't do that.
You didn't take a female to a movie.
No, I'm telling you what I did when I was young. I used to go to South.
So cheap.
Well, there you go. I ain't had no money, so I had to be frugal. I used to go to South Street Seaport, chill on South Street Seaport, go to Central Park, hit Bronx Zoo. I used to go all the spots that they say, oh wow, he's different. He's the most interesting 15-year-old I know. Yeah. And then built a hot dog in the park, and I was good for $20.
You made her buy a hot dog?
If I was in motion,
yes.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I did.
We got one more. We got to jump. We're going to do one more. And this is one that rodeo, and I think of you as my brother. I love you. This is perfect for you. It's probably one of your flaws. Dominating the conversation. You do that all the time. Even on non-first dates, you do that all the time. But dominating the conversation, just the classic man. You with first date, and she's just, and I'm this and I'm that. And dominating the conversation is a turnoff, I'm sure, right?
It depends. If you know how you know that's a turnoff or not? If you already talked to her beforehand, you already know she's going to dominate you on your pre-conversations on the phone. If she's dominating your phone conversations and you're okay with it, then you know what you're getting. She's going to dominate in person.
Jolie, your thoughts on if a man just running his mouth like rodeo?
Supposing the woman ain't saying nothing.
I'm talking to Jolie.
Once again, there you go.
Dominating the microphone. My name. I got
a new mouthpiece. Jolie Dacosta, dominating the conversation.
It's a turn off. It should, he should listen to me as well.
Like he's telling you how much money he has and how big his Johnson is.
That's a major turn off.
Okay.
Major.
That's
a peeve. Like I will cut you off. It's a dog.
A real man shouldn't have to even tell a woman.
Let me ask you a question, Rodeo. How about you met a woman? How about you met a woman just like you?
What?
Y'all would go crazy.
Yeah, they clash.
They both saying, "Shut up! I got something to say." What would you do if a woman was just like you? Because you're a talker. At least out here, I don't know what you do at home. But would you have a problem with a woman just as actively mouthy as you?
Yeah, I divorced her.
There you go. Well said.
and that's the end of that conversation.
Divorcing yourself.
But you know what? But the funny thing is, and I laugh because I had one that was just not long ago that I was dating that was that same type of way.
Oh, yeah. You had
And I could have sit down and put the phone down, walk away, come back, and they still talking. And I'm like,
Eddie, I was watching Lifetime, and I really love the movie.
I was sitting there, I was like, oh, my gosh, I can't deal with this.
So you coming back tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time you coming back?
All I want to do is beg your pardon. So that ends. We had to cut it at 10. We didn't do all 10, but that's the dating food pause. Jolie, thank you for coming today.
Thanks for having me once again.
Thank you.
Continued success. It's funny as we grow, I think we're growing together. As you're growing, the magazine and show is growing.
I'll come back when I'm